My brother, Ukraine. So. You've just finished a friendly game here against JPM. What was your assessment of the entire game and how your boys played?
What I can say about the game at the first 45 minutes, I think in that first 45 minutes, like 15 or 20 minutes, my boys were lost. Like they couldn't find their feet, but they pick up after 20 minutes, and then we started playing as a team, if I can put it that way. The game was good for us to test our strength in terms of playing against the team that is possession based, because we wanted the team that will test us tactically, and then we wanted to know whether we got a team that can compete for playoff spots, because the main aim to be here in Gauteng is to go back to KZN with a team, maybe like 25-man squad that we are sure of that they would compete until the end of season.
Now, in terms of your preseason, coach, if you can just take us back, when did you start the preseason? What have you covered? And in your assessment, where do you think you are as a team from where you want to be before the season kicks off?
What I can say, we started late. We started on the 5th of August, our preseason. And what the main aim at the moment, I didn't rush them for fitness. I wanted to install the style of play first, because it takes time. So most of these boys are not used on playing from the back. So they need to learn how to move, what to do when we have the ball in our half. So I was still installing things like that for them to be able to play. But so far I can say the team is learning quicker than I was expected.
Now, you talk about the style of play. If you can just paint a picture for us, how would you like Asande to play? Let's say we're in the 7th or 8th week of the league, and someone comes and watches Asande. What would they see?
The style of play of the team that I'm installing, I want to play through the depth. I don't want like when you have a goal kick and then we take the goal kick from the goalkeeper straight to the strikers. No, I don't want that type of football. I want to build from the back and then go to the middle, and then we go to the strikers. So it's very demanding and it requires a lot of movement. In that style of play, I want people who would come and watch Asande and tell their friends and invite more people to come and watch Asande, because I want them to play beautiful football, winning, playing well, and winning, inviting people to the stadium. That's the main aim. We want to invite people to the stadium.
In the APC Motsepe League, and you've got the experience, you've been there for a while, there's always this talk of the league being about strictly results and beautiful football being secondary. How do you plan to find the balance to ensure that your team still plays the style that you want, it looks good on the eye, and delivers the results?
Yes, I know very well. I'm quite aware about it, and I want to eliminate that thinking and that mind of many people that we want results just anyhow. We want results, yes, but we want results playing well. That's what I'm trying to instill here in this team Asande. We want to win playing well, and that will happen. And people, maybe they'll change their mind after they see that beautiful football win games.
Coach, we are here in Gauteng. You've played Jomo Cosmos, you've played JPM today. What was the reason mainly? Because I'm sure you could have gone anywhere. You could have stayed in KZN and play against the teams that you'll come against in the league. You could have gone to any other province. You chose to come to Gauteng and play against Gauteng teams. What was the main objective of selecting Gauteng as part of your preseason?
I selected Gauteng because I've been here before. And I know the style of play of most of the team here in Gauteng. They play football the way I believe football should be played. And then I want to teach my players this type of football, and I want them to test it hands-on. Like now they're playing against JPM. JPM gave us a game. They can play, they can knock the ball around. They moved a lot of movement, rotation, and stuff like that. And at some point, they were overloading our left back. And then one of their midfielders, they overload the central midfield because they wanted to control the game. They push like 2 to 3 players to the midfield and then leave the striker there. The striker will move, and then my center back will end up don't know what to do with that striker because he is no longer there. They are alone. 2 of them, 2 center back. They find themselves marking each other. No one to mark. Why these guys were dropping out and then coming right because they wanted to come from the side with wing most of the time. So it tested us, and then I think my players learn a lot from that type of play from JPM.
I'm not sure when KZN kicks off, but from now until then, what is it that you plan to do to ensure that when the league kicks off, the team is ready to compete?
The thing is, right now, I have to sit down and think about getting teams that are playing similar to KZN teams. I think maybe Highlands Park, Vets would give us that game like Jomo Cosmos yesterday. Jomo Cosmos played direct football. So when they're playing direct, it helps us because we got teams that play similar to Jomo Cosmos, and they were very aggressive as well. I must mention that they were aggressive. So now in these few days that are left, I will try to get those type of games. People that would be playing like with second balls, long balls, playing channels, go wide, cross, and stuff like that, so that we'll be able to play all type of football, manage to play against any team that play differently from possession football.
Coach, this is your second spell at Asande. What is it that you, your technical team and management plan to do differently? Because Asande didn't do well last season. I know you were not there, they didn't do well. And this time around, what are some of the things that you want to do differently to ensure that the team competes?
Yeah, I think one of the things that drive me to take the offer from Asande is that I still believe that I got unfinished story with Asande. Like, we were doing well in my first stint with team. So now I want to do better than I did before. So the main aim, I didn't watch them last season, but what I found in a team, I could see a lack of coaching at some of the players, and they were using more of players that are new to the league. Most of them are from LFA, so the boys are not well coached. Yeah, they are not well coached. So I'm trying to do this to do that to them so that they will be able to compete. And I believe the boys will raise their hand and play, because I've tried to instill that to them, that they need to instill the winning mentality. They must try to win each and every game that they play.
In terms of your squad composition, how many players do you plan to start the league with? And in terms of finding the balance between experience and, you know, the under-23s that as per the requirement, how are you working around it?
I want to start with the 28-man squad, strong squad, but because of the budget, I don't think I will have more experienced players. I will try to work with what I have at the moment. To the under-23s, the composition of the team is mainly under-23. And I think I need to balance the spine of the team. That's why I'm looking at signing a central midfielder, someone who understands the role of a CDM, and then get maybe one striker. Because at the back, I'm fine. The goalkeeper is fine. His experience. So yeah, the spine is just that missing two players, the CDM and the striker.
And you'll be sorted.
Yeah, I'll be sorted. I believe I'll be sorted.
You'll compete.
Yes, I will compete, and I will invite you in one of our games and come and watch. I'll keep you updated.
Thank you very much for your time. I'm sure we're going to see each other again because you're still here in Gauteng. But yeah, we hope that everything goes well, and all the best for the season.
Thank you so much, my brother.